Dude, it makes you want to pump your fists.
Oh yeah.
Is this like a power ballad or?
It's 80s, high energy.
We need some, techno and some lasers going on.
Yeah, that's the upgrade we were talking about, isn't it?
Like a Bon Jovi?
Something like that.
Something? Anyway, whatever it is, this is the Shirts and Skins podcast. I'm Matt Lamb. Brandon Meinert's wearing the black shirt and the upside down United Commercial hat. Shout out to United Commercial Insurance.
Thank you.
Mark Moss has the Seafoam green shirt.
Sure.
Representing Hidden Springs Physical Therapy today.
Yeah, there we go. Good people over there.
Shout out to them. And
over
anybody who wants to stop by for Mark to buy him a soda.
Yes.
You offered.
I'm still waiting. He hasn't shown up. The gentleman.
Could it be anybody now?
I'd take anyone at this point. I need someone to show us.
Also, bring your insurance card. You're going to have to bill it.
Yeah.
You're going to have to bill it.
I'll buy you.
What's the reimbursement rate on a soda? Full?
Triple it up.
Does Medicaid cover a soda?
Medicaid?
Probably.
No, they don't cover soda.
Probably.
Dang.
Don't get a lot of yeah.
Well, as you can see in the video,
yes,
it's not just us three today. We've got a special guest, Jacob Bleymaier. You may know him as Bronco Believer or Bronco Believer.
Yes.
Fellow YouTuber, welcome.
Guys, this is awesome. It's great to be on Mark's show here.
Yes.
Excited to be here. And that intro, that music, classic rock is my favorite genre. So thanks for teeing that up for me. Ready to go.
Are we saying Mark is truth?
Are we getting that going again? Mark is truth.
Mark is truth, and it's Mark's show. I don't know how I feel about
this. The two guys that actually work on the pod, just rolling over.
Mark,
right
last
now.
one here, first one to leave. Wow, good. Love that. Welcome. Welcome.
Thanks,
Bronco Believer. That's new.
That's new. That's new as of last year.
Nice.
Program is headed in a certain direction, and I got to say a lot of more negative stuff because I'm going to go where the facts take me, and I wanted to make sure that the focus was still that I believe in the program no matter what.
You're a believer.
Keep people focused on that.
You're a believer.
That's Bronco Believer.
Blaymire, any relation?
Yeah, great uncle, and all my family lives here in Boise. All my grandparents, my aunts, uncles, everybody here in Boise. Yeah.
Nice.
So because you don't live here now, so are you seeing everyone, all those uncles and aunts, and Yeah, it makes it a big trip every time. Come up, try to get everybody in, and set up time ahead of. Usually we do a big family reunion over at my grandparents' house, but goal is to see everybody when we come up. And where are you located now?
I am out in New Mexico right now, not by choice. Job took me there, and don't recommend it. Don't recommend
New Mexico.
No, don't recommend it. Glad they got left off the Pac-12 expansions when I didn't play them anymore. I mean, the pit is great, but the rest of the state, just not recommended.
Yeah, are you nearby Albuquerque or where?
Oh, no, I'm actually right on the border, basically, of West Texas. The closest city to me is actually Lubbock.
Ooh,
so,
all right.
Nice.
Which we will be talking about.
Yeah.
Shortly.
We will.
Yeah.
Teaser.
Well, we've always watched your stuff. You've done a good job. Put a lot of in-depth review of games. I mean, is that sort of the premise of your show? And like kind of what do you typically review on the Bronco Believer show?
Coming into a place like this where you guys have got all this technology and everything going
there's
on.
There's a lot of wires.
It's a little bit, nerve-wracking, actually, being on such a professional podcast.
Yep.
No, I mean, my show, I started it when I was going through pilot training, and I was just up there alone. It was during COVID, right? So we weren't even allowed to hang out with each other or anything. And I was like, I need some Boise State content in my life. It was 2020. And I went on YouTube, and there was just nothing. I mean, there was the Boise State Highlight channel, Boise Edits, whatever it's called. But there was nothing. BJ hadn't started his stuff yet on YouTube, and you guys hadn't started yours yet. And so I started thinking, I talk on the radio every single day making radio calls, right? When I'm flying. And if I can do that, I can sit in front of a camera and talk about Boise State. And if nobody watches, I'll just rewatch my own videos, and there's my Boise State content. So that's how it all started, and it's just kind of steamrolled over there. But in-depth analysis, reviews, previews is what I focus on. Try to
highlight videos
now. Yeah, every year I sit down and watch every Boise State game, the highlights of every Boise State game from 2002 up to present day.
Ooh. Every year you watch
every single year. I do a full rewatch before the season starts. It gets me all hyped up.
The highlight video.
Highlight videos. Yep.
And you have kids, and this is allowed?
They watch it with me.
Okay.
They watch. My kids will come up and ask, "Can we watch Boise State?" They'll pick the DVD that they want to watch off the roll.
Oh, so you buy the actual DVD?
Well, they used to sell them back in the day. They used to make from about 2002-ish. I think 2001 there was like a VHS tape or something made. But like 2001, 2002, all the way up until 2015, they made the highlight DVDs every year, and then they just stopped. So that's why I started making the videos on my YouTube channel, because I wanted to just continue being able to watch all the way up to present. And so I started making the highlight videos just so now I can do a full rewatch from 2002 all the way to 2026.
Nice. So you do make them?
I do make them.
That's sweet.
I do make them. Takes about 20 minutes per video.
That's all it takes you
It's
to
really
make it?
fast because I just fast forward between the plays that aren't highlights. You can kind of tell based on the play and how it ended, and just put it all together on Apple Movie Editor and then upload.
Then you archive. Is it all archived there on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's all those highlight videos. I mean, they get like no views. I mean, they're like 120 views maybe on those videos. Like nobody is watching them, but that's okay because they're for me. So,
Oh, that's
Nice.
funny.
Well, you do a good job. And it's needed. It's needed.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
And so why Boise State?
Yeah, I get asked that a lot because I didn't actually go to Boise State, and I haven't lived here long term. So I did get to live here for a little bit. My dad was stationed at Mountain Home, so we were here for 2 years during the tail end of the Ryan Dinwiddie into the Jared Zabransky era, 2004,
Good era.
2005,
Good era to be here.
And so I did get to live here for a little bit, but as a military brat, I've had 19 homes in 30 years, about to be 30 years in a few days. So you don't have a home when you're a military brat. You live everywhere and nowhere. And so every year, no matter where we were living, the one place that we would come back to was to Boise because all the family was here, grandparents were here, and so every year we'd come back here. So this was the one place that gave me a sense of normalcy and continuity throughout my entire life. And so I can't really claim a home anywhere, but Boise is what I claim. And then Boise State football specifically, that's more why Boise, but Boise State football specifically, obviously all the family, huge fans, right? And 2008 to 2011 is when I really started to watch Boise State football, and it was also during one of the hardest points in my life. We moved twice, we had a failed adoption, and then my brother died, all during that 4-year span. And Boise State football was something that I could get away, turn off my mind from everything going around, and just look forward to that didn't involve everything else. And so Boise football became my escape, and that's when it really became a massive part of my personality. That's when I started wearing Boise State gear all the time. Like I wear a Boise State shirt instead of this, but I wear Boise State shirts pretty much all the time when I'm not at work. So, that's what it became for me. Like Boise State for me isn't just something I watch or some kind of entertainment option. For me, it's an essential part of my identity and my personality. And that's part of the reason I do the channel is because if I didn't have an outlet, I would just, combust.
Explode. Well, those are some good years. Pick some good years to watch Boise State. I mean, if you were looking to tune in to see an ass whoop, those were the years, dude. We never lost.
Never.
We never lost. 3 times.
Few times.
3 times.
Before, and I'm sure we'll do this at the end, but before, so we don't forget, what's the name of the channel again?
Bronco Believer.
Bronco Believer.
Bronco
Okay.
Believer.
And yeah, I mean, there's listening to that. I always got, so this is the first time we've met, all of us, right? Or to meet you.
I've met Mark before.
Well, a time or two. But
Actually, we met Jacob. Bronco
met-
Believer.
Brandon and I did.
Met
you
Matt
did?
at the Washington State game.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Okay.
Argentina.
My first time then.
We took a picture,
For a
right?
quick, right
Yeah.
there behind the stadium.
Good times.
I will say, though, the one thing that comes through with your videos that I've watched several of is your passion. I didn't know the background of it, but I just like our videos, there's people that aren't going to agree with everything. I'm not sure I've agreed with everything you've said over the years, but the passion, well, most of it actually I do, quite frankly. But the passion that comes through on your videos, but right now is pretty cool. So if you're looking for someone that really knows what they're talking about, more so than maybe this crew, slightly, and has the passion,
Who are you looking
go to
at?
Bronco Believer.
Mark Show.
No one.
The Mark.
The Mark
Mark Show.
No, that's cool. It's a
welcome.
great channel.
Welcome.
Ton of information. And we're super excited to have you. We've been talking about this for a year or two to get you on. So
Yeah.
we're excited
We
about
reached out.
Yeah, you did.
time ago.
And I'm glad that you did because I love watching this show. For me, this is like the Boise State version of Good Mythical Morning. It's just these three awesome guys, the lead host and the co-hosts, and they come on and they just talk about Boise State football. And after a game, before I watch BJ's show, if you guys have gotten your stuff out, because I'm usually like next day or something, I'll come on and watch your guys' video that you do a little bit later on in the week there.
Well, nice of you to say that.
Yeah, he knows how to click through a Boise State football game to get all the highlights. He's probably doing the same thing for our show.
Yeah.
He's like, your show is like 2 minutes long.
Highlight Mark's comments. Are you going over comments?
I'm going over comments.
I have something after comments.
Okay. Well, speaking of clicking through,
absolutely.
Timestamps. Good one from Brandon Meinert, 6169 here.
That was me.
6169.
Mark cramps at 39 minutes.
Yeah.
I got to be careful with where my legs are tonight. Because I can't say my hydration's been any better this week.
It started, like, the video started going after, like, what timestamps of what was happening.
Yes.
And nobody knew about the cramp.
Did we get many comments on the
No, just Brandon, and he was here.
I played it off pretty
embarrassing.
good. It was bad.
He's, like, laid out. He's grimacing. Sean's over there trying to be professional. We're trying to keep in it. And you're, like, sweating.
It was bad. Anyone who's had a cramp that you wake up in the middle of the night with one of those calf cramp. It was both side hamstring. Bad. It was bad.
That was good.
More timestamp talk.
Yeah.
Grant Hill is the OG, I think.
No doubt.
On saying when the episode actually starts. He got a little competition and there was a little back and forth.
Yeah.
Did you guys see this?
Yeah.
The Quintana Show says, hey, sports start at 2025. Grant Hill says, this is what I'm saying. Not original anymore.
Yeah.
And then he said he was 5 seconds late. Quintana Show then follows up and says, hey, Grant Hill, beg to disagree. 2020 was clearly still transition talk. It was 2025, and I stand by it. Thanks for playing, though.
Got to go back to the tape.
I mean, it's right there.
Yeah.
Funny.
And
do we count transition talk?
I don't know.
That sets up the conversation. It's not actually the conversation.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's got a fair point.
If you're gonna Bronco Believer it through the show, go to the 2025. If you want the context, start with the Grant Hill setup.
Grant Hill said, LOL, who invited this guy?
Yeah.
We got a bunch of love for it being our 100th episode, which we realized halfway through the show. Shout out to my nephew, Kaz. Kaz Lamb.
Whoa.
Episode 100 and the intro song still keep getting better.
Yeah. Hey.
I thought today was solid.
Hey. Jake was saying there were some of his favorite
Classic
parts
rock.
at the start and the end.
I'm saying, man, we're doing all these long road trips as a family this year. It'd be awesome if we could get the playlist going. I mean, that's what I'm waiting for.
You want to hear good? You want to hear good shirts and skin stuff?
Don't.
We got 3 years of this.
All right, here we go.
We got 3.
Wait, what? Skip. Next.
Grant Hill. Moss takes his shirt off at 13. We got a lot. K-pop. You know one of my favorite ones?
The kid one. The one from, I still remember, from St. George.
Oh, yeah.
That was solid. It was like the little...
I liked the country music one.
There you go.
That was good.
The Get Your Boots or whatever.
You know what one was fun? The UNLV. Where we beat UNLV.
Yeah.
They're trash talking in this one, right?
Where they're like, UNLV's trash, and it's so good.
What was the one about something about like we suck now, but like
I got that one.
Yeah.
I got that one.
That was after something.
Fresno State.
That was probably after.
That was after the South Florida.
Was it South Florida?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, the
South
year.
Florida. Oh, not Hawaii Pacific. What was after that?
Wasn't it South? Who did we lose to
football.
first week?
It was football.
South Florida,
South
right?
Florida. No, I just.
Oh.
Yeah. Brandon will play these for weeks.
Yeah, don't get Brandon
Oh,
started.
this is it.
Is this it?
This is the punk one.
Dude, the fact that he...
This is the one.
You're feeding his ego,
Dude,
Jacob.
keep it coming.
You're feeding
Hey,
his
that
ego.
chair is saved for you.
I rewound and watched this like 4 times when it came out.
Just to we need to quit teasing us and make the playlist, bro.
Yeah, just do it.
It's so good.
What are you waiting for? You make highlight videos, but you won't make a playlist.
I'll make a playlist.
Hey, there's something else we need to settle.
What's that?
We had a giveaway.
I forgot about this.
Oh my gosh.
We
What did we
had a
do?
T-shirt
You haven't
giveaway.
sent it. You
No.
haven't
Of
sent
course
it.
We
No.
haven't sent it.
Nobody
You're sitting on the
has-
pile of
no.
money and some T-shirts
No,
now.
well, Brandon's the money guy. I'm the T-shirt guy.
Yep.
You guys remember who won it? Eli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we heard from Eli?
Yes, we have.
When?
He sent emails. What do you mean? I have the I have it.
You have the email?
Yeah, I have the emails. You
Okay.
forwarded it to me.
I forwarded it to you?
Oh my gosh.
That's
Hashtag
bad.
shirts and skins release the emails.
Glad we talked about this.
This wasn't
You're
from the money?
copied.
Where are the emails, Hillary?
This was the T-shirt.
Come on, man.
This is the T-shirt.
Are you sure? Check it.
All right, hold on.
I don't think I forwarded you that email. Yeah, you're like making me feel all nervous. I haven't.
Eli Bangerter emailed
No.
you and me.
No, I'm not buying this. Should we have checked before we started the show? Yeah, but
Eli
Anyway.
knows.
anyway,
Did Eli go
do
to
you-
spam filter? Is that what this is?
probably.
Do you want the info at shirtsandskinspodcast.com? Do you look at it?
Yeah, it goes to my.
We have an email?
When did this? Did I?
We-
No one
Eli-
wants to listen to this.
No, I know that.
Let's move
We'll,
on.
we'll,
There's gonna
we'll
be a
cut this.
timestamp. When do they stop talking
Maybe
about
I
the
put
email?
your email address and took mine out for the forward address.
Okay, well, what happened is Eli and I went back and forth for like 6 or 7.
Oh.
Whoops. Sorry, Eli.
All right.
That's
Sorry, he
what
loses
happened.
the shirt. Eli.
Get him the
side
shirt.
note. Side note. Eli Bangerter. He lives in St. George, just outside. I think it's called. Starts with a
Hurricane?
G.
Oh.
Starts with a G. He's got an incredible event center in. Let's see, right here. He is. Gunlock, Utah, right outside of St. George. He has an event center. Amazing, immaculate, incredible. Eagle Mountain Lodge. If you've ever. Or Eagle Mountain Ranch. If you're ever down there and you want to go.
Like
I'm
he
going to St.
owns
George
it?
for 4th
Eli
of July.
owns it? What are you talking
He
about?
and his family own it. He runs it. Guess who was there? I was.
Is this how you guys pay for all the tech, the sponsorship? Is that what
Oh yeah, yeah. Eli, I was at his place. I
Really?
sent him a picture of one of the pictures I took, and I
At
was,
your insurance thing?
yeah.
Oh, no way.
Isn't that funny?
He runs it.
He owns it. He owns
He's
it.
the
Runs
guy.
it.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
I don't know exactly.
Well, okay. Now I feel bad because you've been emailing him,
Yep, my bad.
unbeknownst to me.
Well,
So Tabasco was the one where it's like, hey,
Tabasco needs a shirt.
He lost.
He needs a shirt.
we have another one.
Oh, does Tabasco get a shirt now? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, unless
Sweet.
we give it to Jacob.
Oh, hey, that's the one.
That would
What
really
size-
make
what size
people
do you
love me
wear?
If I was taking
Yeah.
shirts from your guys' viewers.
Yeah.
That
What size
I don't
do you
get
wear?
enough hate. That'd be large. Yeah.
You know what we
an
give
XL.
Tabasco?
What?
Let's get him some tornadoes
Yeah.
at the gas station. So let's just go do a thing. I'm not gonna stop playing songs throughout the entire episode.
Brandon's math lesson starts at 54:29.
That was stupid. Who did that, Carly?
No, that was Kendrick
dumb.
Melville.
That was dumb.
That was funny.
I do want to talk about the AI.
Yeah, people thought we were so stupid because
Yeah.
we didn't know why Micron
Incorrect.
exploded.
Incorrect. We talked about AI last
Yeah.
episode.
Great sports podcast.
My point being was Micron, the memory, they hadn't really done much as
Yeah.
far as share price or anything until just a year ago. I didn't understand that. I totally get AI. Took some flack. Totally get AI. But I didn't understand the memory part. And then somebody put in that they switched to enterprise memory or whatever.
Yeah.
I get that. So anyway.
Braden White had something to say about you.
What do you say? I don't know. I read that.
I love how every time
I read
Brandon
that.
starts on a tangent, you know he's only getting 60% of his facts right. Tops.
Yeah.
Tops. Need a live AI bot fact checking him
Yeah.
all
Well,
episodes.
that's not untrue. 60% is generous.
Mark, didn't we have a side conversation? I think Brandon was there. Like, hey, if we're gonna ask questions,
Yes.
Let-
That conversation definitely
we made a
happened.
rule. Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. We have to respond to. We said that.
don't make us look up stuff.
Don't make us look stupid. And you guys keep doing it. 60% is generous. If you want facts,
Go to Bronco. Go to Bronco Believer.
Spotify account. Is that hard to set up?
No, I think you could do it. If
I
you
have-
make highlight videos, you should be.
Dozens.
Yeah.
Dude,
That would take off. I mean, it would be bigger than the channel.
We got some lengthy
Yeah.
responses from Jittery Goat
I love Jitter
and
Goat.
Vlad. Vlad is
Vlad
long-winded
chimed in.
anyway. Yeah.
I didn't know Vlad listened to this pod. I've seen Vlad a ton. I mean, he's a daily contributor to BNN.
And he talks in third person.
He does. He talks in third person. He gets silenced a lot from BJ. Yeah, but he entered the chat.
Yeah.
He puts his work into the comments.
He
I
sure
always
does.
have to set aside specific time in my day.
So he's on your channel as well.
Yeah,
for
but
Vlad?
it's always worth it.
Do you
He's got
have
good
a
stuff.
favorite commenter?
I do. I do have a favorite commenter, but if I try to say who their names are right now, I'm going to butcher their YouTube handle and they're going to unsubscribe.
Yeah.
So I would have to. I want to make sure I get them right. But yeah, I do. I have a couple of guys that have been there from like the very beginning that comment on every single one.
Bronco Believer cares about you, just not that much.
Well, here's the thing.
He's got a lot more subscribers.
I'm terrible with
Way
names. I have always been bad with names. The only names I've ever been able to remember in my entire life is Boise State football players and
your family
and
No,
like historical figures. I've got 8 siblings. All right, and sometimes it's hit or
really?
miss. So yeah, I do.
That's tough. 8. That's a long list.
Oh man.
Historical figures, you said?
Historical figures, big history buff.
Big history.
Okay.
What type of history? Like
Military history.
Okay.
Mostly, I mean, I love like modern history, like World War I, World War II, that kind of thing. But really, any military history.
All right,
Roman,
that's kind of cool.
British, whatever. Yeah.
Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan. Yeah.
I read the modern
Hammurabi.
history of Genghis Khan. It's kind of wild.
That's it for the
Do you
comments.
mind?
Yeah. You've got something
we
over
are
there. You're
we are
itching to
building
show.
merchandise at this location. We're kind of getting ready to put it back up for the season.
Yeah.
I'd like to add to that.
Like decor?
Yeah. Right. So we have stuff strewn throughout the office.
It's a mess. It's a mess.
It's not happy. It's not.
A lot
we
of
have
it is
all
not
the we
shown.
have all the headshots of the people that put us up there. I'm adding. Have you been to Ross's Cards? Ross's sports memorabilia on Eagle Road?
No. Eagle and what?
Eagle in Fairview. It's in that Albertsons shopping complex right there. It's right by kind of Zerkers.
Not Ross Clothing.
Zerchers. Yeah. No, not Ross Clothing.
I've been
Probably
there.
there too. Amazing place. If you're into memorabilia, are you guys into memorabilia at all?
Love memorabilia.
Okay. Tons of cards.
He's got something to show when you're done.
Do you?
I
Yeah.
do.
Memorabilia-wise?
I
Yes.
got a 30th birthday present.
Yeah.
So, but I thought I'd bring it to one of the places we appreciate it.
He said
Really?
he wanted you to show your thing, and he was going to show you.
Oh,
one,
boy.
so-
Well,
boy.
all right. This is going to be...
Show your thing first,
Well,
Brandon. Then he'll show his. He'll show his
Come on,
next.
Kind of
Stop
party.
asking me that question. Stop.
Hey,
You keep
we're
teeing
all
it up.
men, we're all grown men here.
I'm scared.
What was the rating of this show?
Bad. All right, here's the deal. I'm adding to the memorabilia of this office, of this podcast room.
Okay.
You're going to love this one.
Can't wait.
My son tried to sell these because you can go in and you can sell your cards to the owners of Ross and they'll make an offer for it. And I saw this go in, immediately took it back for the podcast. Can we pick
No,
this?
you hold it
Can
up.
we pick this one?
Yeah.
Pick this
Oh,
one.
that one.
Yep.
Pick this one.
Right there.
Yep.
That's a little tight.
Oh.
Yes. Signed.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
The
man.
Malachi
the
Nansen,
beauty.
baby.
Yes.
9 of 50.
Nice.
Was that one taken at the airport?
No.
It was
Were you there?
It was
Were
signed
you
at the
there?
I
airport.
almost bought a flight, and I'm
Oh
not
my
even joking.
gosh.
I got so caught up in this. Like, we got a 5-star coming. This is my one time in my life to like
Adding it.
So you were there in
We
spirit.
need to make
though.
that a poster.
Oh,
in
wow.
spirit. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I did.
Is that like hologram?
No, I don't know. I got another one.
Malachi.
It's glossy.
Only Legends.
He's got the crown above his head.
Only Legends.
What do you got? Oh,
By the way, is he still at UTEP or did he
No,
move?
he transferred.
this has
Syracuse?
to be Chris. If this isn't
I
Chris
forget what Power
Marshall
Four, but
or DSG. Remember Dylan Sumner Gardner? Come on.
Go back.
Who do we got?
is this Crow?
Can't see it.
Who is it? Chris Marshall.
Chris Marshall.
Chris Marshall, there he is.
What number is he wearing?
That's his
13.
first year.
No, 33.
What?
He's wearing 33. That's
83. That's 83.
83?
His first
It gotta
year.
be 83.
first year.
His
33
first
is
year.
Tyler Crow.
The original, dude. So that's a relic
an
there.
Those are two
Yeah.
solid
That's like
cards.
Jordan wearing the 45 jersey.
Probably worth the same too.
What do you
We'll
think?
always
The
have
Rosses
that
will
one
tell you
catch.
that for sure.
that one catch is
One
the
catch,
only thing.
Greatest catch of the last decade of Boise State football.
He
We'll always
had.
have
How
that.
many catches did he have?
He did not hold on to this.
4?
It was ruled not a catch. Ruled not a catch.
Your brother wants this card. Hey, Ren, where's the
Bid
Ren?
on it.
Ren, no.
Did.
Where are we at?
Hey, no. The answer is no. You can't have it. It's staying in the pod.
What,
It's
what if he
staying in
made
the
you an
pod.
offer you couldn't refuse?
Send it. Send it. I'll
Put it in the
consider all
comments.
interesting
Malachi,
trades.
Malachi Nelson. I just got to say I've touched it.
Brandon,
Yeah, right there. I don't know how we're gonna put those up.
yeah,
But we're
put
just
your
adding.
thoughts in the comments. Brandon
I
has an
have-
open mind.
I have more memorabilia.
It says game changer.
Yes,
Mm.
it's not a lie.
Something like that.
There was he changed
There
something.
were people that were
Yep.
infinitely for Malachi Nelson coming in for
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog every game.
Oh yeah.
During the that was during the
GNT
Gentiary,
2020,
right?
yeah.
Right. So I mean, they wanted him in there so bad. He's just that was interesting.
Dude, Dirk knew it.
I wonder what
Dirk knew it.
Dirk knew.
Yo, Dirk. Yeah.
Dirk knew.
Well, that interview when he's like, "Where did he wind up?" Utah.
what he
Are they
said?
very good at football?
Do you remember how he would always get pissed at Prater? He's like, "You're an
Yeah.
idiot," and Prater's like, "So."
Yeah.
So answer the question. Yeah. Well, it's here. It's here. The value of this podcast room went up.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'm just keeping that out in the open is risky.
what do you think? I have the single most valuable memorabilia piece besides these two that I have is a Boise State football signed by the entire Fiesta Bowl 2007 team, pre-Fiesta Bowl.
Taylor Tharp.
I don't know if he's on there.
He's
But Z
back
was
up.
on there. Everybody's on. I won it at an auction pre-Fiesta Bowl.
That's sweet.
I still have it.
Coach Pete's signature on that?
I don't know.
By
I
chance?
need to. I should bring it in. I don't know what it's worth.
You got it in a glass case?
Does
No,
Rob?
it's
in
like
your
on
shoe
the
closet.
wall.
Oh, okay.
It's like on
His
like.
kids play with
It's
it.
actually in my kid's room.
That's not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
So could you bring it to Ross and would they
I
give
think
you an
I could.
idea?
I think I could. In fact,
Lowball ya?
I'm gonna reach out. Maybe we can record there.
You know they're gonna
and do
lowball
some.
you. We should record
Yeah.
there.
I want to see how much it's worth. I don't know. I actually this is.
He'll be like, "That's $32."
Probably.
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder what it would be worth.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I met a guy this weekend. We were talking about going to the card shop. He has a Michael Jordan rookie card, like one of.
Dude,
Very
my brothers have two, and another brother.
So
has
he
one.
looked. So looking up his card,
thousands.
$500,000.
If it's
if it's graded
gotta be
and all
graded,
that stuff,
all the stuff.
Who knows if it's graded? But he's like he keeps it in a safety deposit box.
No way.
Would you sell it?
The cards hit a really high peak like a year or two ago. I think they've dropped a little bit.
Like Pokemon, like everything.
Right
Probably
after during COVID. I don't know.
Look,
Would
I-
you
sell
gonna
it?
keep going? Depends what you need the money for. I would totally sell it right now.
Snacks and
I
I could use some
traded all my
cash.
stuff for NFTs, so
Oh yeah,
Good
you did
call.
well.
Good
You
call.
did very well.
Did you
Good
get
call.
the Maddox Masson NFT? 'Cause that was really
Did he have an NFT?
Well, everyone talked it up though. They said it was really great, but then the high moment came and it just didn't live up to the.
It was Mad Dog and the Hawk Tua girl, right? she had an NFT, dude.
She had a crypto.
Oh,
yeah, that's different, Mark.
sorry.
That's different.
It flopped either way, right?
Yep.
What? All right.
Yeah.
What did you bring?
Lil Lay, why
What
did you help me
bring?
out,
You got
man?
something?
This is
Anything good?
Well, you
Is
show,
this to
show
donate?
that off. What's there first?
Is
All
this
right, what
to
do we got?
donate?
First,
No, not to donate, no, this is the Boise State piece of turf I carried
Nice.
every single game or when I'm
close.
traveling.
you had it when we saw you, I think.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
you did.
You bring it with you during the games and
During
stuff?
the games,
In the
try
pocket?
to have good
cargo
luck, but
pocket?
I'm not that good luck. So
What year? Wait, it said on the back.
2002 to 2007. They
Oh,
used
that's a
that,
solid-
That was they used to just sell that in the Bronco shop. I think that was like $10 back in the day when I got it. And it was just used to be part
Take
of
it
like.
to Ross's.
I remember really taking it to Ross.
They'll
All right.
sell it, bro. They
So
got it all.
what's
So
next?
this
Here's the
was
big thing.
Here we go.
again turning big 3-0 this year,
Ooh, what do
and
we
the
got?
wife got me an original piece
Hey,
of the 1986 Boise State turf.
nice. Let's see that over here. Yeah,
Absolutely, take it over.
of the 1986
Uncle Gene.
That's yeah.
The number of like rug burns.
ACL tears that
It's like
happened.
Velcro,
Yeah,
and that was on cement.
oh yeah.
I played on that.
Yeah.
I
That's
played on
an
that.
ACL.
I-
Yeah.
I
Original,
played on that.
original?
15 years.
Well, I played on
This is
the
the-
That was the number two.
1998.
This is number 2.
Okay, that would have been like 1980.
Or no,
like
that's
the
number one.
third
That's number one.
iteration.
86.
Okay.
That's number one.
Yeah.
I played on 98 and 99.
So that you'd like to think that they had new turf by
You know
then,
what
but
was
who
the
knows?
worst? You know what was the worst? Congratulations, by the way. Happy birthday.
That's an
whoever it
awesome
is. That's
present.
amazing. Good, good
Awesome
job.
present.
You know what was the worst that we should go get? Holterina carpet they would roll out in Pocatello. They would roll out like a wrestling mat with fuzzies on it. And you'd play on that and you fell and it was like you felt it.
Over the concrete, probably.
It was over the concrete. There was no padding.
Brutal.
It was not good. Well, congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's amazing. What was that worth? What's that worth?
Let's go to Ross's.
Let's go to
We
Ross's.
got to record
All
there.
I know is
We
my
need to go
wife
to
said
Ross's.
I'm not getting a birthday present for about the next 5 years.
So
So went in.
That's sweet.
Well, that's cool, man. Well, keep it. Could be worth something great.
We'll see.
Let's get into the show.
Okay.
What time is it?
Oh, man. 30 minutes in? Dude, no one is left listening. And we have an actual good guest. We scared him off for the first 20 minutes.
Hey,
We do need to restart.
Good tunes.
Mark,
All right.
good tunes.
All right.
Good
Good
tunes, great
comments.
vibes.
On my sheet, it says Sorsby.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's that?
Yeah.
Tell us, Mark.
I don't know.
Or-
That's you guys wanted to talk about Sorsby.
Why didn't you? That was a big deal.
It was a big deal,
Yeah.
and I like to use the word "was." It came
It's
and it
not
went.
anymore.
It came and it went.
Did you care?
What's his first name?
Brendan?
Brendan.
Yeah.
Quarterback.
Why don't you give the background?
Yeah. So he was the number one. He played at Indiana. Didn't play much there. Then transferred to Cincinnati. Played there. Great. Had a great season. Went to the transfer portal. Was the number one quarterback at the transfer portal this last year. Signed with Texas Tech because they're paying more for guys than anyone, pretty much. And then it came out that he had been betting on all sorts of things.
Do you know the extent?
9,000 bets.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like he was betting on balls and strikes. Like he literally had it. I mean, it's an addiction.
It's kind of surprising he didn't go to UNLV.
Yes, I mean
that's true.
Probably
didn't have the funds, to pay him. But
He had to get more money to pay for his gambling.
right,
But
so
he
he
didn't
went the
bet.
top
He
dollar.
didn't bet a ton of money though, right? Like,
I don't.
well,
there was like a 90.
comparatively.
Yeah, it wasn't like millions and millions.
Yeah.
I don't think
like
he
a
had
Shohei
millions.
Ohtani.
No. But anyways, comes out he bet on his own games.
He's a believer.
Yeah, he was a believer. I don't know.
product.
Now,
Lubbock
someone
believer.
Yeah. you
Jacob-
buy stock for the company you work for.
did he bet on games that he played in at Cincinnati, or was it just when he redshirt? He did.
Yeah, so and Cincinnati, according to his lawyers, knew about it and did nothing.
I saw that they
That's
said
what they
that.
said.
We don't know.
Was the bet to win?
I don't remember. I think it was.
I don't think it was ever to lose. He never
betting-
threw
yeah.
a game.
Yeah.
I don't think it was any of those types of bets. But either way, I mean,
can't- yeah.
that has been the cardinal in all the sports of all mankind. The one rule that has withstood the test of time is you cannot bet on your own games, right? Like that's just like how it's always been. And he did. He admitted to it. The NCAA said, no, you can't do it. So what does he do? What does Texas Tech help him do?
Sue,
I would
baby.
say
Sue, baby, Sue.
find a local judge, get an injunction, say that the court date's going to be after the season, and then voila, he was going to be playing this season.
A Texas Tech judge.
Yeah, of course.
Graduated from Texas Tech.
Of course. And then all hell broke loose, right? Someone else fill in
Did
the
you
gaps
care?
from there.
Did you care?
I didn't think there was any way he was going to play from day one.
If
there was
he would've
no
played,
way he was going to play.
If he would have played, would you have cared?
Yes. It just that said, there's more. I'm sure there's been plenty of people.
Here's the problem, right? So the NCAA says that they're going to enforce their rules. They're encouraging teams not to play against him. The Big 12 is
Did they
talking
encourage
about-
the NCAA? Did they encourage it?
NCAA was actually encouraging teams not to play.
Because there's a Pac-12 tie-in here. Oregon State plays Texas Tech.
Yes.
Right.
And a lot of commentators were saying Oregon State should be the first one to not play,
Even
and
though
lead
it
the
was-
tide, but that's their only Power 4
Yeah.
team. So but no, the big crazy thing that happened is that after these Big 12 teams and other teams said they weren't going to play Texas Tech, the Attorney General of Texas came out and said that he was going to go to bat for Texas Tech if any school refused to play, and then the Attorney General of Oklahoma comes out and says, hey, Big 12, enforce your rules. We'll back you up. It was almost like a little civil war that happened. It was like that
it was
close.
bizarre. And then the Texas Tech, before they ended up deciding he wouldn't play, like the big wigs at Texas Tech had a little round table similar to this.
Yep.
They sat
I
around.
watched that thing.
They recorded it, and then someone watched it and said, let's actually post
Run
this.
it. Run it.
And it was the biggest joke ever.
It was such a joke.
There was no intro music.
such a
It
joke.
sucked.
Yeah, they missed the intro music. There was no
If
AI.
you're but they had the president of the university on there.
Unbelievable.
And he had the gall to sit there and say, the best way to help this young man is to get him on the field and get him out of debt and get him in get him gambling. It was just so wild that they said, all we care about is his health.
It was like, crazy.
What?
Isn't that when Ollie Gordon had that DUI? That's what they said. They were like, the best punishment he can have is to have to play.
And to hear it from the fans or something like that. Or it was something crazy like that.
What was the Kevin Sumlin who suspended a player?
Okay.
Do you remember? I think it was Texas A&M. He suspended a player, and then that game got canceled because of weather. And then that player came back in and played the first game. He's like, I'm going to suspend you for the first game of the year. And then that game got canceled. And then
that counted as the suspension?
That counted as suspension. And he's like, I suspended him for that game.
I just don't.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
It's going to happen again, and they will play.
What do you mean?
Someone's
going to bet on themselves and they're going to play?
Because betting's only getting more and more.
So many people are betting.
Yeah, involved.
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. I know it's your show. I will
allow you to speak.
Permission to speak.
60% accurate coming up.
Does he need to hold the talking turf?
Yeah. So betting's only becoming a bigger issue and a bigger part of the game. They're only getting more money to play. So there's the revenue sharing, there's the NIL, so they can bet all of the time. And as you could see, it was everything in Texas Tech's bodily power to not throw him out of the program or leave on mutual terms. And so one team's just going to stand up and be like, yeah, we don't care. They're betting, it's a part, deal with it, just go on with it. The thing about betting, in my opinion, that it's always been the rule that we all accepted was the minute the sport loses credibility is the minute all the fans start saying, well, I don't know if that's a real legitimate outcome.
Right.
We're close in so many of these leagues like the NFL or the NBA or whatever. We're so close to not believing the outcome. In college football, at least we said, okay, well, they're paying for their players, but at least they all pay a ton of money and they're competing against it. The minute we start thinking, oh, now they're gambling on the games they're playing, then the fans start backing off. I get the health reasons. I totally get that, and I hope he gets help. Whatever it is that he needs, that was always the sacred cow that we said, you just can't go there.
Well, that's and I understand what you're saying, but that's why everyone came out against it. Everyone.
But a lot of people didn't. A lot of people support the Texas Attorney General.
Well, yeah. So
what if it was
people on their? It was. I didn't see anybody else support it.
What if it happens right before the national championship game?
We'll see.
We'll see.
But I don't.
See. Yes, we will.
Texas
it's going to happen again.
They seem to be as slimy as anyone out there.
Yeah.
The guy, what's his name? The guy with all the money that's just
I don't know, trying
to pull strings, and their big donor.
Right.
Yeah. Landman? Is that what? No.
Not Landman, but same concept.
Right.
I don't know. And I heard, who was it? I think I just don't see too many schools backing a player like that. I just don't.
It's going to happen again. It's going to happen
I'm sure there's going to be guys betting on their teams. I don't think it'll be admitted and open.
You think the Oregon starting running back gets caught for gambling halfway through the season? Oregon is going to go, you know what? That's our moral ground. We can't play.
Everybody, don't play him.
We're
already in the season. We can't really mix
I would
it up.
like to believe that they would not.
They'd choose the high road?
I think that this is the one thing. I do think that this is the one thing.
I don't.
So punching is fine, but gambling is a line too far.
I'm just saying that it seemed like it was It was everyone came out against, other than Texas Tech. And granted, if it's your team, you can justify it, whatever. But I don't know. Think of all the court cases and all the things that have been kind of crazy the last few years. There was still the other side. There was a certain percentage that was siding with, oh, yeah, we should let this kid play. I don't think I saw that at all, other than Texas Tech and the Texas AG, who was fighting for them. But we'll see. I don't know. I mean, that was crazy. So ultimately, the end of the story is that
he's not playing.
Yeah, they threatened. Well, the Big 12, credit to the Big 12. They came out and they filed a lawsuit in federal court. And within a day, he was, we've come to the decision he's not going to play. I mean, he was breaking, he didn't go to prison. He was breaking federal law.
Yeah. And
you're opening up a can of worms where you could actually get in some real trouble. I think he did. It was smart for them.
He was
to just
breaking
drop
federal law because he was betting
across
in
state lines.
Yeah.
He was having people from other states bet for him. Like,
Yeah.
like, I don't know why they're not charging
he's good.
him, but
he's a good gambler.
yeah, I don't know how good
Was
he
he?
was.
Resourceful.
Yeah,
He got caught.
Was he?
During your rant,
If he would have
73%.
Ish.
Good job.
Yeah, it was high.
Above
I
the
just
average.
did the calculation.
better than
Above the
normal.
average.
That's 60's generous.
Good.
Who said that? Who was that commenter?
I don't know.
He was
Herman
nice.
Melville.
He was
Kendrick.
very nice to me. 60% is incredible.
Yeah.
If he was in UNLV and not breaking a law, is it different?
No, you can't bet on your own team.
Well, the judge said you could.
But he didn't say you could. He just get an injunction for a court date after the season. He didn't say it's okay.
You don't respect authority, Mark?
He said it's okay.
He basically said it was okay for until the season's over.
Another piece of this was the fact that it was just another example of the NCAA inability
Yes.
to enforce anything that they're trying to do, even the most basic fundamental rule.
Agreed.
Anything. They can't patrol or police any of the schools, any of the conferences, any of the players. They have no, I'm not going to say spine. They're trying, but they have no force behind their gavel. They can't do a single thing to enforce it. And it's just things like this will continuously pop up because it's individuals trying to enforce another individual.
I kind of have a question. Like, when did this happen? The NCAA has been around for decades, and they've had rules. I mean, Boise State got dinged hard for the guys sleeping on the couch in the summer and losing scholarships and all this crazy
M&Ms
stuff.
and trail mix.
And people, I mean, the death penalty for SMU back in 1980 or 84, whatever it was. And they just accepted. Like, when were they just
Accepted it.
Were they just not smart enough to say,
No.
I'm going to go to the courts? Like, there was a time when the NCAA was feared. I don't know what happened or what broke it.
Well, I mean, the first step was when the Power 5 conferences convinced the NCAA, mostly through threats, to allow them to start the autonomous status and have some more self-governance. And that was basically NCAA admitting that these conferences had enough power to come to a negotiating table and force them to give up some of their power and authority. And once you give up power and authority, it's a slippery slope from there. It's always going to degrade. And then the next big turning point, NCAA still had some teeth, but the next big turning point was when they got turned down in federal court for everything NIL. And at that point, they were shown that
the Ed O'Bannon type of stuff?
Where basically NIL was now legal, but despite the NCAA saying it's not, it was shown they couldn't actually enforce their laws. It became market economics at that point, and just they lost it.
And so then it's like, I just still don't, I don't know. I know I said this before. It's like, I just don't understand. You're part of a voluntary organization. You say, here's the rules. And then you're just like, no, we're not going to abide by those rules. It's crazy to me.
I mean,
you mean
it's
kind of like a
it shouldn't be
conference
crazy.
saying we're going to pay the exit fees if we ever take all your teams and
Right.
then just leaving
Then
and
no
not
one-
doing that? I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
And that's every time. It's just accepted that here's the rule. You owe this much money, but no one ever pays that. It's 50 to 55% every time.
What confuses me is how you don't understand it. There's been times where you're at a facility, a golf course, and there's rules and there's regs, and you're just laying waste to all of the food, all of the everything.
Yeah, there's unwritten
Don't
rules.
Where
and
those
you're
are unwritten.
Decorum.
But you
There's
know
a difference.
You know you're stepping over
NCAA
those
has a
rules.
rule book. Black Desert, bless their heart, it was early. They were
decorum.
just open.
He paid his
there
money.
was no written
It's
rules.
the spirit of the law.
What?
Spirit of,
Spirit of laws can be broken easier than written rules in a book.
he paid for it.
And I did pay for it, but I proved that point.
I think, yeah. I don't see it going away. And not just gambling. It could be gambling. It could be whatever thing, because one district judge has more power than the entire NCAA.
And so that leads us into this whole stuff about Congress, right? Is this going to happen? Is this law? Apparently it took the next step today through committee. And I guess my question before we get into the nitty gritty is, will this law actually
Nitty gritty. Sorry.
will it actually solve a lot of these problems?
I think it was set up to solve all of those problems until they snuck in. Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
close enough.
just pull it
Sorry,
closer. Yeah.
I think it was set up to solve most of these problems until they snuck in the little appeasement to the Big Ten and the SEC about not allowing for conferences to add programs anymore within the Power Four. So that's the new kind of breaking news from Ross Dillinger today with the amendments that they pushed through to appease the Big Ten and SEC, is that the Power Five
Which didn't appease them, by the
conferences,
way.
which they didn't.
They
care.
weren't even
They
happy
didn't
about,
like
but
that.
yeah.
But the Power Four conferences conferences now are basically frozen. So any conference that's making more than $700 million off of TV revenue and other things cannot take teams from another conference. But the wording and the way that most people are interpreting that is it says that those teams, they can't take they can't take teams from another conference that is covered, and all of the conferences are covered by this bill. And so in its essence, the Power Four is now locked. The group of 6 can take teams.
I guess I don't understand. I don't understand the point of that legislation. I know so what we're talking about is the bill is the PCA, or it's like Protect College Sports Act, and it passed committee. So it didn't pass the Senate.
It passed the committee
in the Senate. And so if it passes the Senate, it would have to go to the House and then have to pass the House. And then, and there's a ton of portions in that, in addition to just this.
Oh yeah, it's 5-year eligibility. There's a lot of
NIL.
things.
There's actually a cap for NIL, and then there's like a marketplace guide that people can say this is how much a free safety is in the SEC or a running back is in the group of 6 or whatever. But what didn't make sense to me is where was the impetus? What was the impetus to bring this in and say no changes?
I think no changes at $1 billion. They don't want a super league to form. But what you said, Jacob, is true. The amendment that I don't see any way that bill is going to pass with that in there. I just don't see it. And the main reason I say that is because what does Florida State, Clemson, and North Carolina want to do in about 3 or 4 years?
They leave the ACC and they want to go to the SEC.
They have powerful senators and representatives. I can't imagine an Idaho senator or representative voting for this. Because Jeremiah Dickey, if he hasn't already, has to be on the phone with these guys.
So I think you're right.
Saying, you're right. Why would you ever do this? Because we want to be in the Big 12 one day. Whether it's going to happen or not, I don't know.
Totally.
Okay, but
so fair, there's tons of schools that are going to say, you can't pass it with this piece in there.
Do you mind if it just makes total sense what you're saying? Because Drim Rish is with it. He's 86. He totally gets college sports. Crapo's, he gets it. They're both in their mid to late 90s. They don't know college football. They have no. So the only thing that they care about are donors. So if donors tell them to vote for it, they're going to vote for it.
Right, but why would anyone in Idaho say to vote for that?
But hey,
they don't care what Idaho would say, dude.
So one of the main senators that was involved in this amendment is a senator from Washington. Who has advocated because it was so terrible
Washington State.
That Washington State and Oregon State had this happen to them, and has advocated for this bill that locks Washington State from the Power Four for eternity.
Here's the thing.
It's amazing. Government's so good.
So they're idiots. I get it. Here's the thing. I honestly, it's like these senators, they don't know what we know way more about this stuff than almost any of them do. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
I don't think that she even comprehended that piece of it. I really don't think so. And this is how bills are made. Like, these people aren't geniuses on almost anything. And it goes through this process. Not that I'm a believer in the legislative process.
Mark Show, baby.
I'm saying that they're going to get a lot of backlash about that specific thing in the next 24 to 40 hours. I really think so. Dude, and I do not believe that it's going to pass with that. There's no reason for it. You can still have language in there to say you can't make a super league without blocking out the G6 forever. I just don't think it's going to happen.
The reason they want this language in there is it's twofold. So originally, before this amendment came down, it said that any league that was making over $1 billion couldn't take teams from other conferences, which was only the SEC and Big Ten.
Right.
So the SEC and Big Ten basically can't go poach the Big 12 and ACC, which is what they fear most. Big 12 and ACC said basically, we're not going to support this unless it's all the conferences. So Big 12 and ACC, they can't build themselves up to come and compete with us by taking, a rising USF in a few years if they get good, or, if the pipe dream of UNLV turns out to be true. They can't actually bring those programs up to compete with us. So this way, everybody is locked into the current status quo. That's why they went with it.
You gotta love it if you're
we'll see.
Any of the bottom dwellers of the Power Four.
Yeah,
it's just you're in, baby. If you're in, you're in. Oh, that would feel so.
Why
good.
not you heard Mauricio Pochettino, right?
The U.S. soccer coach.
Yep.
Yeah.
Him talk about the U.S. soccer system being
it rewards losers.
Yeah, that it rewards losers.
I didn't see
because there's no promotion relegation.
Oh,
he was speaking to you. I could see you.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And so that hasn't even been a conversation in this, though, unfortunately. Why not?
Well, because the genius senator out of Washington. She knows too much. She just knows too much.
Yeah.
I was going to say something.
They need 60 votes. I don't.
Here's the deal.
It's close.
It's gonna be the driver to have them split off before any of this happens, and then they're just gonna be set with how they want it, and then they're gonna fight the government, pay them off, and then that's just gonna be what it is. So
at this point, I don't even care. Do it. Let the big ones go and do their own thing.
Hey, Mark for Grant Hill at 49 whatever. Mark gives up. Mark gave up.
You think we're getting in the Big Ten, the SEC?
No.
I'm saying let them go do their
the Big
thing.
12?
Go be semi-pro. I'm at that point. I don't care.
Are you all right?
No, it's just like it's a losing battle. It's been a losing battle for 5 years.
Mark, this is your show. What do you want?
Yeah, what did you
Just tell us what you want.
I want Kurt Apsey to come in here.
You want some of these?
Yeah, I got some more of those.
Feel a little bit better.
Okay, whoops, I got the
Kurt
wrong camera
Apsey.
here. Yes, I want him to come in here
On this show.
Christmas Vacation,
Okay.
when the boss comes in with the, when he's tied up with the and apologize.
If I had a rubber hose.
To apologize to not only us, but all Bronco Nation for what he did.
You had a moment.
To put us in this situation
You had a
where
moment.
we're actually going to be
You
locked
met
out.
him.
And I should have tied him up myself.
Yeah. You should have.
It's on me to play Uncle Eddie in this type of stuff.
All right, tie yourself up.
Okay.
So, and here we are, locked out. I'm going to have some more candy. What's next?
Preach it, dude.
It's like
Somebody
Mark's,
go.
It's like Mark's smoke break. He eats a sour licorice. He's
Apsey, but Coyle may not have done the damage that Apsey did. Coyle, if he would have stayed, would have done pretty
He was
well.
only here for what, 2 years maybe?
3 years, something like that.
Not long.
Anyway,
but he wasn't our uncle.
Yeah.
I'm not related to Mark Coyle.
get Coyle's great nephew in here. See
Yeah.
what he thinks about Coyle.
Yeah.
Thing about Apsey that was tough. Everything.
Nothing was good.
Everything was tough. Everything was
Hated
different.
him. No new donors. No new nothing.
The program was falling apart.
If
It was
any,
just treading
Program's
water.
falling
if
apart.
any of our listeners can get
Steelman it.
if they can get in touch with Kurt Apsey and get him on the show,
Oh.
please
Great.
do.
You should get him and JD on at the same time. That should be the show. He's waiting in the wings. Are we going to bring him on? Or
He's outside.
Hold on.
Okay.
We don't got time.
Not time.
Here,
We'll
wait.
see.
Hey, JD, wait a little bit. You know who got into it with JD?
Bronco?
This guy right here got
What?
into it with JD a couple times
I
during the
vaguely
season.
remember that.
Remember that? JD's like, get the out of here.
What was that all
You know
about?
what I mean?
What was that all about? I don't
Well,
remember.
he
He didn't
was
want to
like,
talk about it. He didn't want to talk about it.
No, I'll
he's a
talk
believer.
about it. I'll talk about it. It was right after the UNR loss, right? Oh, no, sorry.
UNR?
Win.
Oh, gosh.
Win. After the UNR win.
This
year? I remember.
It felt like a loss. It
Yes.
felt like a
Yes.
loss.
Oh, that's
and
right.
It should have felt like a loss.
Yes,
I mean,
I
it was
remember.
a game where UNR controlled that game
Yep.
all the way down the stretch. Had 3 opportunities in the red zone where they fumbled or whatever, kept the drive alive through penalties and everything for Boise State. And they should, and Choate had us on the rails
Yep,
and
I
should have
remember
won
that.
that game. And then afterwards, the conversation, and that was the game where Doug Martin had just died too. So it wasn't the honor Doug Martin game, which was when we were at home, but like they were honoring Doug Martin at that game. And so I've got a lot of emotions about that as well, right? Because I talked about my past and how hard that was for me. Like Doug Martin, again, he wasn't just a player I watched. Like he was somebody that I looked up to. And Boise State goes and they play one of the worst games of football I've seen since the UTEP loss. I mean,
A couple of bad games last
it
year.
was just terrible. And all the conversation afterwards was the smokescreen of, oh, we won, and that's what matters. Like it was tough, but we won, and it was just focus on the win and move on. There was no reflection of, hey, yeah, you know what? We should have played better. There's a conversation here. That was the dedicated for Doug game, and we did not live up to that standard, and we should have held ourselves to a higher standard. There was none of that conversation, and I just got so sick of it. So it was a media post. It wasn't Jeremiah Dickey's post. It was a media post. I forget from who. Might have been Bronco Nation News or something like that. Media post quoting someone, not JD, quoting someone talking about how it was a good win. Like, I think they used the words like good win. And I commented and I said, that was not a good win. I'm paraphrasing myself here. But basically, that was not a good win. No, UNR controlled the game, the entire game. We should have lost. UNR lost that game. Boise State did not win it, was basically what I said. And Jeremiah Dickey, not tagged, not his post, but he was following me at the time, so he saw my tweets.
Not currently following you?
Not currently following me
Oh,
anymore.
what? Weak. Not on you. Weak
Pretty
on him.
Pretty sure I'm muted. I'm like 99% certain.
That's a joke, man. That's so soft.
And I don't hold any kind of personal grudge or anything against Jeremy. I understand what he needs to do. But anyhow.
Could Uncle Gene beat up JD?
No.
In his prime.
In his
Uncle
prime.
Gene in his prime. The guy had cojones. He got his blue turf.
He did.
What's JD done? Come on.
Whoa. You're the bad boy. Bro, go get some more snacks.
Mark.
Free snacks over there in the break room.
Yeah, go get
I
some
know there's
snacks.
some jerky over there. I was really that
Go get
close
some
to getting
snacks.
jerky. Can I?
Yeah, we'll keep talking.
Yes. Dude, be pissed.
Get a Snickers, man. You're something.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But basically,
JD went after you.
He commented the vampire emoji.
Oh, the energy vampire.
That's true.
Emojis.
That's
I
true.
think I got that
like
once.
5 of
It
them,
stings
too.
a little
It wasn't
bit.
just one. It was like 5 energy vampires.
Have you met him?
Jeremiah Dickey?
Yeah.
Yeah, he came on the channel. So,
Oh, he did? He did.
In
That's true.
2024.
But not in person.
I have been in his vicinity, but not met him.
Yeah,
He was like walking on the field after the Washington State game, the one game I
Yeah.
got a press pass for. He was like walking onto the field, and like I saw him, and I was like, he's busy, he's doing his own thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I didn't.
That's
know
cool.
him, but anyhow, so he comments the energy vampires, and so I was like, yeah, I mean, this is not his post. He has engaged with me. I'm gonna stand up respectfully for myself, and so I did, and just basically talk about like there's a standard at Boise State, and it's not just about winning. And if we only focus on the fact that a win is a win, regardless of the results, eventually we're going to lose.
Not eventually. That season, we
The
lost
next
5
week.
games.
The
We
next
lost
week.
5 games.
The next week we lost.
So, yeah, and then I forget what he responded to with that, and then I basically kind of responded like closing it out, and then that was it. And then I don't know, I went to work or went to bed. It was kind of like later in the afternoon when this happened. And I woke up to just my entire phone just exploding. I mean, this was like the focal point of the fan base of like those are the side of the fans that were like rally around the flag for the program, like the fans that say like you can only be positive, right? You got to support in positivity no matter what. That was one thing for them, and then there was the other side of the fan base that was just fed up with it, and this was there. So I had quote tweets saying, "Yeah, this is what you say," and others saying like, "How could you be this disrespectful to the AD?" That other podcast. I'm not going to say them by name. That does Boise State stuff. Got taken over by BJ Rains when he took over 24/7. They did a whole thing about how you can't talk back to the AD as a fan. Like you are like how like you can disagree with
Can
things.
you tag him in a jersey discrepancy? Can you do that?
Yeah. Or to get baseball back, Yeah, it was a.
You got that today, actually. Someone tweeted that today.
Post a picture of your crying kid. It's happened.
He went after you. Well,
that's too bad.
Well, congrats.
So-
At least he's engaged with
up.
you.
Can
More than we can say.
So where is your standpoint? I mean, you just say whatever you think. It looks like, right? I mean, it seems like that you'll just put it out there if you're like, I don't like the way things are going, or what's your opinion on it?
I mean, to a certain extent, and I, again, I understand where Jeremiah Dickey was coming from and that whole situation. He's got to stand up and support the program and everything, and I understand him not following me either because he just needs positivity in his feed. I fully understand
Yeah, that makes sense.
But on my Twitter or on my YouTube, I don't do this for a job. Like I am sponsored now, but if all my sponsors pull off, I'd keep doing it. Like it doesn't matter. I don't care about the money. I didn't make money for the first 4 years I was doing this, and I was working even harder.
We still got a shot, guys.
So
still got a shot. He went 4 years. We're going on 3. Going on 4.
Well, we made some money, but
we've never made money.
I've never seen the money.
You give it away too much.
There's no money.
Do you have a reporting?
I don't know what you're talking about. The money came and the money went in and out. In and
easy
out.
come, easy go.
Easy go.
That's what went on the tax form anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't report it. Anyway.
But no, for me, I do this because I love Boise State. Yeah. I passionately love Boise State.
That is apparent.
And for me, the only way that you can support someone is if you are willing to be there and cheer no matter what, but also hold them accountable. I don't think that respect or love can go together without accountability. And so if you ignore something when something's going wrong, you are going to push that person, or in this case, this organization, Boise State, into a worse situation because no one's going to stand up. And then those mistakes are going to get repeated again and again and again down the road, like we saw with the Fresno State and then San Diego State lost later in that year. So I am always going to try and be as 100% fair as I can be on my channel. I always, even the San Diego State game, which was probably my most negative video ever, I still had something positive to say. I will look and find some fact that is positive and talk about it. But I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to ignore truth just because it's negative or I wish it wasn't true. The truth is going to set you free. The truth is what's going to be the best thing for you in all circumstances.
Are you referencing Mark when you say that, or what are you?
Mark is the truth.
The best thing in all circumstances.
You don't have to say that if Mark told you to say it.
Well, he's already paid, so can't get
Another sponsor.
Go back. That's going to bounce. So that takes us to, I've heard you talk about this before. The standard at Boise State. And it's clear. And I want you to talk about this because I think we have some similar ideas.
Dude, look at the notes he has.
He's got notes.
Mark, you wrote 3 sentences once on the back of a
Napkin.
your kid's homework
and
page.
I couldn't even read it.
Yeah.
So he came prepared. Because here's the thing. We all saw the golden era, right? The 12-1 seasons that were pretty normal, pretty common for us, the blowouts, all that. That's not what it is anymore. And I feel when I watch your shows, there's some lamenting for the past, and which I think we all have. I think there's also an understanding that times have changed. The game has changed a little bit. But what to you is the standard? And if it's truly what it was in early 2000s, Coach Pete era, how could we possibly get back there again?
Well, I'll kind of answer that last question with addressing something you just said. And I don't mean to plug the channel here, but I did a video that's going to go much more in depth than I'm going to right now on this topic. But Boise State, as far as...
Can you just pull that just a little?
Man.
Just pull it closer to you. Pull it closer.
Again, I'm not used to this high-tech.
Just pull it close.
There you go. Yeah. I only got a functioning mic for my channel last year.
Yeah.
A guy who watched the video was like, I love your stuff, but I need to be able to hear you better. And he bought me a microphone.
Let me mute. Well, let me mute somebody else while you're going here. Go for it.
So I apologize to any viewers who haven't been able to hear anything I've said. Welcome to the show. First time.
Over the crackling of a rapper. Go for it. Yeah, we're here.
So again, went much longer on this, but the truth is that when you talk about actual raw talent, obviously recruiting ratings have changed, and there's a different factor there as we recruit more and look into it. But when it comes to actually finding players and actually offering them, the recruiting rankings may have changed. But as far as other schools being aware of talent, that has not significantly changed over the years. And Boise State now, based on recruiting rankings, has better players, which is a crazy thing to say, but better players on their roster right now.
5 stars.
Former 5
right
stars.
Here, 2 of them.
Better players on their roster that at any point in their history, I actually think the NIL and transfer portal era has actually, and this is going to be a very hot take, actually helped the group of 6. Because yes, they lose some of their top players, which is always a factor, jumping early to the draft or going to Power 4. But we also have a better opportunity to pull in some of these guys that were going to be second, third string players on the Power 4's rosters because they want a chance to go make money for themselves now. And the strength of the Power 4 is not in their starting lineups, because you'll see nobodies, marshals or whatever, come in and play right up to the third quarter with these programs and then lose. Because the strength of a Power 4 program is not their starting lineup. The strength of a Power 4 program is their depth. And NIL is killing the depth of Power 4 teams. So that up front, and just kind of know. I know
and objectively, you're correct that we have better recruiting rankings than the Pete era. We do.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So with that being said, what is the expectation at Boise State? Because I think the track record to get there is the same. I don't think it's anything to do with the players on the roster. I think it's got to do with the coaching and the standards that those coaches hold those players to. So the fan standard, the guys like you and me, right? Anybody who was born prior to, say, 2003, someone who was in their 10 to teens during the Kelmore era and remembers it. Anybody born during that era, the standard at Boise State is what the standard has always been. It's at least 11 wins, being a program that was in conversation for undefeated, top 25, always in the conversation nationally, and has a chance, at least in the conversation, to go play in the biggest bowl or playoff that is available, right? That is the standard for the fan base. The problem is that, one, none of the players joining this roster remember the 2007 Fiesta Bowl. They weren't alive during the 2007 Fiesta Bowl. It has stunned me just because I wasn't ready for it. Some of the recruits I've had on for Boise State to talk to them, and I mentioned that, and they go, "Oh yeah, man, I was like 2 years old." The first Boise State I remember is like 2019 or something like that.
Right.
That was a great year for the program, and by our standards, it wasn't even that good. So
this is the 20-year anniversary of that team, right? 2006 to 2007.
Yeah. So the 18-year-olds weren't alive during those games. What their standard, the team standard for Boise State, what has become the norm for Boise State, is 3 out of 5 seasons where we lost 4 or more games. It's 3 straight years where we didn't win the Mountain West Championship game. I mean, 2 years where we weren't even in the Mountain West Championship game. A team that in 4 postseason games has won 1 of them, and it was against North Texas. We've won 1 bowl game, and it was a close game. Right after Genty had to turn on the craziness at the end. High vaulting players. That's the standard for them. It's the Andy Avalos era. And so when they win a conference championship, even if they go 9-5 and get destroyed by an average Washington program, they feel good about that season because they won their conference and they weren't the worst in the league. So that is their standard. Yes, they may write on the wall, we're going to go and win our conference and win a CFP, but they're not holding the day training game standard of we should be going out and not just beating every team in our conference, but demolishing them. And every Power 4, every Power 5 we play, we should have a chance to, we should expect to come in and beat that program. Anything less than a 10-win season should be an embarrassment to Boise State. That should be the conversation postseason. It shouldn't be, hey, we're proud of this team, the effort, and the smokescreen of all these conference titles that have been won. Hey, we've won 3 straight conference titles. Who cares? We are playing in a Mountain West conference that is meaningless right now. They don't have the first-round draft picks playing in this conference. They don't have the guys that are lighting up scores. They don't have the top 15 Utah States in this conference. Fresno State and San Diego State aren't even competitors right now in this conference. Nobody cares about the Mountain West. Winning the Mountain West 3 times in a row means absolutely nothing to anyone not holding that trophy. And that is not the standard of Boise State. So the problem is, what is the standard? I don't think the standard in the program right now is to be the Boise State of the Dan Hawkins, Chris Peterson, and even Brian Harsin. Because even though Brian Harsin didn't meet that standard, he was trying. His post-game press conferences and what he said and how they approached the season were all from the mindset of we didn't get there. We won 10, 11 games. We were top 25 almost the whole year, but that wasn't what we were going for, and we're going to get better. Whereas I don't hear that out of Spencer Danielson in the program right now. That's what makes me terrified as a Boise State fan. It's not the losses. I can handle losses. It's not the crazy NIL era. I can handle that. It's the feeling that what Boise State means to me and to so many fans across the country, not just Boise State fans, but nationally, that Boise State no longer exists in the hearts of the players actually playing the game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, all right. So, hey, everybody take a minute. Hard to argue.
Hard to argue with that. The problem is, I think you nailed the problem, is that you feel that way. Does anyone down at the Blaymire Center feel that way? And if they don't, then are you just kind of beating your head against the wall?
So that's his standard.
Yeah, that's your standard. And that was the program standard. And
Yeah.
we've talked about, I mean, not as passionately. I appreciate what you just said because I think a lot of people feel that way. But if we're just fans. So, like, how does the program, do they even want to get there? Or have that thrown? I mean, they're all good people.
Spencer Danielson would say that's not our standard?
I don't know.
Or would he come at you, hit you with a little sermon? Not that that's
I don't
bad.
know. I honestly don't know. You don't hear anyone. Here's the thing. I don't hear anyone at Boise State talking like Jacob. Should they be? Should they not be? I don't know. But I don't hear anyone with that type of passion.
So let's say, assuming Spencer Danielson has that standard. Because I think his standard is, I want to beat every team. Because they want to go to CFP, right?
Yeah.
And he doesn't meet the standard every year.
But I think more important, I don't know if
then that's the standard, right?
I don't know if it's the standard, but his whole thing is turn these men into
these boys into men.
These boys into men.
My point
is,
I
think Coach Pete had that too.
Sure, you could do both. My point is, if you're Dickey and you say I guess we're setting the standard, that whatever you allow is what you're gonna set as the standard, right? And you could shoot for the stars and say, I want to go undefeated and beat Oregon and make the playoff and win a playoff game. And then if you go 50%, like 7-7 or whatever, you're 7-6.
60% maybe?
Yeah, 60%. Yeah. We're getting there. And you keep the job for year after year after year. That's now the standard, right? And so, but the problem is, if you keep saying what Jacob said over and over and over and you never hit it, and you start thinking, well, the standard's unattainable. Like, can't do it. then maybe that's
Well, you certainly
that's the
can
new
if you
standard.
don't have the attitude or the drive to do it. Here's
Man, it's hard to look at Danielson and not see that he has the drive.
I agree with that. It's
hard.
The toughest thing, you see it in the fan base and you see it in the media right now. No one in the fan base, and I would argue that no one at the Blaymire Center right now thinks we have a shot to beat Oregon. And 10 years ago, that would have been unfathomable.
We would have been
close.
Right?
so well prepared.
But there's a combination of factors that
I know there
have
is,
changed the standard, the chances.
Okay,
of.
so what are those? And is there any way to get it back? Because the factors that everyone's going to point to.
Oregon can buy whatever team they want.
Exactly. And now they always had better recruits than us. They always had better recruits than us. So whether they're making $35 million for their roster and we pay ours $8.
It's different.
It is different. It must be different because the results have changed significantly.
It has to be. So I know, to Jacob's point where he said the NIL is better for the group of 6. In areas it is. But when you lose the best player, you can't. The way that we beat Oregon is we get a good team, young core together, and we build year after year, and then we take our shot at Oregon. You can't reset the deck every single time and think, I'm going to go in and beat Oregon this year.
But Boise State doesn't do that. I mean, they may
only
lose a
lost
player here
Benefield.
and there, but Benefield was gone anyway. He was going to the draft, and then he realized that he hadn't played well.
Didn't Danielson say, hey, that was surprising?
Yeah,
He
it
thought
was
they were on the
surprising.
draft.
It was surprising that he decided to transfer instead of going to the draft.
Okay. Well, look.
So he was already going to
lost
leave
Malachi.
anyway.
So what do you think, Jacob? I mean, we've had these conversations. Like, what? No one thinks. And 2 years ago, we should have beat Oregon.
Yeah.
Yes.
But 2 years removed from that,
Dude,
it's going to be a 24-point
Field
point
goals.
spread. It'll be over 20. I guarantee it.
But why is it going to be a 20-point spread?
That's what I'm saying. That's my question. You beat me to it, but that was my question for you.
It's going to be a 20-point spread because we don't have a Kellen Moore or a Brett Rippon or even a Joe Southwick at quarterback. We have Maddox Madsen at quarterback, who's not proven himself against the top conference competition that is out there and hasn't been forced to. Now, I get called it's crazy. It's 2024, I was being called a Maddox Madsen lover on my channel. And in 2025, I was being called a Maddox Madsen hater. And the truth is, I'm never going to make everybody happy. In fact, I would love it if I made some people mad all the time. Because when you are supporting facts and not allowing yourself to swing with the emotions, you should be making somebody mad somewhere.
Sure.
And so with Maddox Madsen, my perspective on him is that he's not the worst option for us, but he needs to earn that position. In 2024, he earned that position. They brought in a 5-star to compete with him, and he beat him, and he earned the right to play. In 2025, we had a walk-on as our primary backup at quarterback because nobody was brought in to compete because they were scared to have someone compete against him. Ooh. And so we have an unproven quarterback who has not competed in the last 2 years to win his job, and an offense that does not have an Ashton Genty that can build itself around the running game. They need a quarterback at the position. If we had any other quarterback from Boise, if we had Sears in that role, we would have a better chance coming in to beat Oregon. Now, we could go win. Maddox Madsen could be Mad Dog, and he could win, but it would be a surprise. There's nothing proven that he can do that. So it's not about the players. Boise State has chosen not to bring in a quote-unquote better quarterback to compete with him. They have chosen Maddox Madsen. It's got nothing to do with NIL. They're not stuck with Maddox Madsen. They chose
It does have to do with NIL, dude. Finding a good quarterback. I mean, the P4 will gobble up every single decent quarter. In the Mountain West for a time, there was 3 or 4
NFL caliber guys.
Gone. In fact, find a NFL caliber quarterback in the group of 6. They're gone immediately. So what are you going to do? Outbid them? I mean, you got to develop them into, and they took their shot on Mad Dog. I mean, I get what you're saying. I totally get it. And I agreed with you. I mean, Notre Dame, that was on Mad Dog for a big reason. And he cannot or has not shown that he can beat a Power 4 team, even remotely close, without Genty, for sure. Yeah. Or Dirk or whatever. And so if he can do it this year, I hope he can. But, man, I feel like if there were quarterbacks, NFL quarterbacks that we're going up against in our conference, then I'd be like, why can't we get them? But
the Josh Allens aren't there.
They're not there.
Well, I don't think
Jordan Loves aren't there.
I don't think you need a NFL quarterback to have a good offense. All you need
No, we never have before.
We
haven't had any NFL quarterbacks drafted.
That's true.
All you need is a Grant Hendrick or a Taylor Tharp. Somebody.
Ooh, Tharp
Taylor
even.
Tharp.
That was a Tharp.
2007 was a good year
Tharp.
overall.
Was
and
it?
The defense was suspect. Those were some high-scoring games in 2007.
He had good numbers. He had that I think he had like the record for percentage.
Did he really?
In one season?
Did he really?
Highest percentage.
Grant Hill, mark that down. Tharp reference.
I think he was up there.
34% accurate.
But again, I mean, I'm not saying Taylor Tharp was a world beater, and that's my point. You don't need a world beater. You don't need an NFL-level quarterback at the quarterback position. But Madsen is not even a quarterback who could go and play at almost any other school.
So why?
Oh.
Why?
Weber State?
Hold on.
Okay,
Hold on.
FBS level above
So
conference.
he would play
USA.
So you
At
don't.
our level, Mountain West or Pac-12.
Wyoming?
So
I think he would struggle in Wyoming. I don't think he has
You
the
think-
support.
you
I don't
honestly think so?
he-
Cold weather?
I don't think I don't think he has the
Ball
support
deflates.
system.
Wow.
Goes far.
So okay. So Brandon thinks it's, and I agree with Brandon. I agree with both of you, but that it's an NIL issue. Why do you think Boise State for 2 years in a row hasn't found someone to compete with him?
Because Spencer Danielson prioritizes relationship over competition. So, and I mean, I think it was Bronco Nation News or that talked about this at one point, but that program went through trauma, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that Andy Avalos, you had former players who never say anything coming out and blasting Andy Avalos on Twitter and say, hey, I've got all these skeletons in the closet. I'm getting ready to release it. Boise State doesn't do something, right? So that was a massively traumatic, never before seen in Boise State history experience. And all of these players and coaches, they created this family that survived that storm, that stuck together, the Genties and everyone, into 2024, and then had one of the most magical seasons in Boise State history.
And Mad Dog was rising
And
at
Mad
that
Dog
time of
was rising as
trauma
part of
when
that.
he was coming
Yeah,
in.
so you don't go through something like that without creating bonds that are stronger than anything else. So there's been some good points brought up that, when this roster, the 2023 roster is gone, maybe that's when Spencer Danielson's going to have a higher level of expectation for these players. But right now, with these players, I think Madsen, I don't know if he can be benched. Like, I don't think there's a situation in a game short of injury that he would be taken off the field, even if we did have someone who could actually compete with him.
Malachi. Yeah, I agree.
That's interesting.
He has said, and it's very evident, just those relationships that he has, right? Of, like I said, building these young men into men. It's about the relationships that he has with them, and I think you're right. I think once they move on and he can have a clean slate,
Hire your own guys. That's a big part.
Hire
Recruit
your own
all
guys.
your own guys. Yep.
but also bringing people in where he's like, I don't know, I haven't gone through fire with this guy yet.
Right, that's true.
Because we haven't seen it. We haven't seen those people he's brought in. So, I don't know. But who do we have waiting in the wings, Mark Moss, at quarterback?
Well, we got the walk-on from Nampa.
Yeah.
Hey, Martinez was turned into a running back, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think
Cash
Cash
Herrera
Herrera is the future. They say there's a Jackson Jackson
Smith
Dart's
and
coming back.
I'm just.
Oh, we got notes here. What do we got? We got a program.
I was just taking a look at what they were forecasting for the backup. I actually disagree with them here.
What do they have?
They have Cash Herrera. I think it's going to be cut forth as the backup. But
Yeah, I would guess that going into next year, Cash Herrera is the starter for next year.
Yeah,
at some point he'll and they say he's got a future, so we'll see. But we're limited this year with Mad Dog. I think everyone agrees with that.
Now, I would love to be proven wrong, and I think again that's why the Max Madsen hater versus lover. I think Max Madsen could win a legitimate quarterback competition because he's done it before. He drove off Taylor Green and he drove off Malachi Nelson.
That's true.
So he could, I believe, win a legitimate quarterback competition. But the fact that he's been giving the longest leash of any quarterback in Boise State history to do what he wants to not have to compete is mind-blowing considering how he has played in the biggest moments for Boise State.
Yeah.
And the rebuttal is he's never lost a Mountain West game that he started and played in, right? Which is true.
That Fresno State game was going to be a loss.
I don't know.
Tough to say.
You never know. You don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't disagree. I'm just
Bates.
saying that's the rebuttal that I've heard from Spencer.
That moment, that drop, that changed the season.
Yeah.
That changed the season.
Yeah. Interesting. Good conversation. Good stuff. Good stuff.
We dunk
Are
on.
we going to do Are we doing video then? 5 questions?
Yeah, we got to get rolling here.
Yeah, we got to get rolling. Why don't you do 5 questions? We don't need to do the video.
You sure? You put some time into it.
It's a 2-minute video. Let's do the video. Let's do the video.
Yep.
I mean, if people are here, they're here.
If you're here, you're ready to go.
It's probably like laying in bed,
Jareen.
listening to us.
Jareen
wants her highlights. Shout out to Carly Pitts, wherever you are.
You got a bunch of everything in here.
Baseball.
This is a cool one. College baseball World Series. These two are brothers on 2 separate teams. The guy from Georgia cranks a home run, and the brother's on defense, and he's like, "Sweet!"
He gives him a high five.
That's awesome.
Cool.
I think that's cool.
That's cool.
College World Series is actually a pretty fun thing to watch if you ever have a team in it. The parents just have to be going wild on it. Just incredible. That's awesome.
They're wearing Georgia stuff.
Yeah.
But they got, I think, underneath
It was Oklahoma.
Was it like house divided thing? Baseball highlights. When do we do baseball highlights? Mark, ready?
Bing! Oh.
Wow.
Targeting?
He's out next game.
Get JL Skinner on to talk about it. Was that targeting? Not yes or no.
Ouch.
Who on who?
I think he
The
launched.
defender?
I think he launched.
Has to be the defender.
Yeah.
It actually didn't look.
Crown-
The runner
Crown
kind of
it.
geared up for it.
No crown, shoulder.
Dude, that's just like chest bumping a bro. Like,
I know these. Well, they're holding their groins. Dive,
Yep.
dive,
nope,
dive.
Nope.
Boom.
Wow.
Safe. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why I'm still showing this.
Yeah.
He didn't. He got the base prior. Got the base, and they
Yep.
got him.
Yep.
Max Muncy.
That was an
the
interesting
Vargas-Muncy
moment.
showdown.
Here's an interesting one. This is a nightmare for me if I'm in the outfield.
Oh,
Can't
see
find
it.
it. Can't
Don't
see
know where it is.
No idea. Don't hit me in the face.
Oh, behind
Don't you
him.
put your glove up? Don't you put your glove up in the light?
Well, depends on where those lights are.
Well, I mean, you don't want it to hit you in the face if you can't find it, right?
Chances of getting hit in the face, not good.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, who's got that? I love this, dude.
Oh,
Oh.
Did you see this?
NBA,
What?
baby. OG.
Pulling up for the 3.
Here
The
we go.
Hezzy of Doom, dude.
Grab the ball with 2 hands.
Grab the ball with 2 hands.
Oh
Nope.
my
No.
gosh.
And Wemby just goes for the block. This is so good. Goes for the block. Hey.
That probably wasn't called a travel.
No,
No,
not
it
even. In
wasn't.
fact, he drives in
got
and he
fouled.
gets fouled.
He got,
He got fouled.
He gets fouled.
the ref
NBA.
gave him a high five. I guarantee it. Great
Did you
move.
see this? Speaking of betting,
Oh, dude. Spurs were supposed to win a lot of
bro,
games.
they choked it away.
Yes.
If you put $100 down on the moment when the Spurs had the best chance of winning, if you put $100 at the Knicks winning,
for them to lose. Yeah.
Spurs to lose. Knicks
Spurs
to
to
win.
lose, and then you rolled all your winnings into the next game and did the same thing. So game 4, it was they were down 29 points and they had almost a 99% chance of losing, whatever it is. If you did that all the way through, because they came from behind and won basically every game, you would have, I think, $24 million after all.
After $100.
That's why
$100.
Sorsby quit. He didn't need it.
He kept going. Yeah, he's like, I don't need this. I'm just gonna keep going. That was wild. I mean, it was a crazy.
Yeah.
But
you knew watching those games, I watched quite a few of them. Towards the end, you knew the
Nora's
Spurs
back.
were going to choke it away.
Nora's back.
Nora.
did you see this? Can you read it?
One of the 5 finalists for NIL's
Wow.
Top
Top earning female
earning
finalist.
female
NIL store.
Yeah, at the NIL store. Look at that.
This was like one of my favorite storylines. Like, it was awesome.
I wonder how much she actually made. Like the NIL store doesn't have like, you know, I don't know what it is. It's like
Reporting? What do you mean?
no, it's just the NIL store is like a website that
website.
sells certain things.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's not like all of NIL, whatever. I just wonder how much she made. Whatever
If
it
you
was,
have-
congrats to
I mean,
her.
if you have
Top
a
5.
strategy and you're a female
Yeah.
sand volleyball player, this is a strategy.
Yeah.
She doesn't dress up like that.
I'm pretty sure
in
she
matches.
served my meal at Costa Vida the other day.
So she wasn't making that much.
I seriously thought, I was like, is this Nora?
Who's watching the
Should've
World
asked.
Cup?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
love
everybody,
it.
baby.
I've seen
Awesome.
some stuff.
They
Goodness.
need to do a lot more of that.
Yes, it would get rid of it. It would get rid of it.
Is that the video? Is that it?
Good video.
Sorry.
Nice.
No, it's good.
That's it.
I thought I had a little more, but
No.
Hopefully, everybody
Redo.
left during the video so that when I bomb this
Ah.
next section,
no,
Nope,
that's not
happening. Nope. You don't get any outs.
you
on
were going to
this.
give a shout out to Jalen Brunson. Were you just not watching that video? He said some cool
No.
stuff.
It's almost 10.
Yeah, good job, Jalen.
Jalen's
good guy.
awesome.
Congrats to
He
Jalen.
earned a big fan in me, and that he had a shout out on a young man that was
Make-A-Wish
Foundation who passed away on one of Jalen's biggest games of his life, and he did his shout out. It was incredibly touching. You should go watch it.
We're about to find out why I bring a lot of notes because I'm just not that smart.
It's time for 5 questions. I think Jacob is humble. I think he's a smart guy.
All right, here we go.
5 for 5 caliber. We'll see.
He went to college.
Have you seen this segment before?
I have seen this
questions?
segment before, and there's no way I'm going to get any of these right.
Matt's pretty random.
Well,
Matt did Sean dirty, in my opinion, on a number of questions, so maybe he's going easy on you.
Look, it's different for people that are born here.
Hey, as long as you don't.
Okay.
Gosh.
Mark that down. Sorry, Sean.
That's not
You
racist.
mudblood?
It's racist.
It's not racist.
It's xenophobic. It's
I just
all
said
the
it's
stuff.
different because there's things like Boston. There's a question about Boston. He wasn't born here.
That's
He's
true.
not going to know about Boston. Thank you.
That's true.
Mark.
Get out of here, Mark.
Matt's the
Enjoy your
truth.
snacks.
What do you got?
Is this why you have the
Jeez.
referee jersey, by the way?
No, I was in my closet and I was like, hey,
Oh, all right.
let's wear it. All right.
You're killing it.
We've got a couple geography questions for you. You're a history guy.
Similar.
What about geography?
Military geography? We'll see.
We'll see. Name the one state that is monosyllabic or only has one syllable.
Oh, I know that. I've heard this one.
Maine?
There we go.
Hey.
Oh,
wow.
easy one.
Killed it. Nice.
Quick.
There you go.
What
That
about
would've took me a
colors?
while.
What do we got? Apparel? Colors of any clothing today?
Well, I'm not going to give it away.
He was walking in and he checked his socks.
He's like, I know I'm low on laundry.
He's like, what do we got?
You're a pilot.
Yes.
Yeah. Explain. So Brandon took flight
I did. Yes, I did.
lessons.
27 hours.
Didn't get the license.
No, I didn't.
Explain to Brandon the difference between IFR and VFR.
Oh, come on. That's freaking.
Okay, so VFR is going to be your visual recognition flying, and your IFR is going to be your instrument flight. So
That was-
basically, visual, there's certain.
He got it.
That was a weak question, bro. Come on.
I
He's a
would've known it.
pilot.
I
That's
would've
a
known
first.
it. He is a pilot.
Would you have? You
No,
would have?
I would not have known
Well,
that.
yeah.
But
I
I'm not a
mean,
pilot.
Hey, it's like Jeopardy. Some questions are there to teach
He's
you.
setting-
he's going to
he's
go
setting
5
me
for
up for the
5.
boom.
He's going to go
Some
5
are there
for
to
5.
teach you, and some are there to challenge you. That was a teacher.
All right. Okay. Well, that's good.
2 for 2.
IFR. Are you're IFR rated, right? You have to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This may be another softball. Dang it. I feel bad.
Go.
Sometimes I get into these questions and I'm like, they're too easy.
Yeah, okay.
You went to Liberty University.
I did.
Located in Lynchburg, Virginia. Where is the Liberty Bell located?
Oh my God.
Uh,
I know this. Oh, come on.
it's up in Philadelphia. Yep.
There we go.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
There we go.
We're gonna get our first 5 for 5.
We've had
It's
one.
coming down.
Number
Maybe not.
4.
I thought.
Which former Boise State football coach almost gave us an interview? Was it Brian Harsin or Andy Avalos?
I always thought, and maybe you actually answered this on another video and I missed it, but I always thought it was Brian Harsin.
Nailed
Brian
it.
Harsin?
Yes. It was close.
I reached out to his sister one time because she
Okay.
friended me on Facebook for some reason, and then I was like, "Hey, is there any way Harsin could come on the channel?" She's like, "I'll ask," and then she responded back. She's like, "Hey, he's just too busy." It was right when he was interviewing to go be the
Cal.
offensive coordinator.
What is
Cal?
Harsin doing right now? He got let go when they let go Wilcox. Is he working?
No idea.
I don't know.
Hit him up. Get him on the show.
Good question.
Brandon.
I try.
He might be.
We already know why he
Might
won't.
be open to it.
His family. It's actually this asshole right here.
What?
That wouldn't let you on.
Me? Wasn't me. It was not me. Harsin?
I'm trying to think. No, it was my family.
It was
member.
your-
Sorry. All right, that's
yeah,
all right. My
it was
bad.
not
My
me.
bad.
It
My
had
bad.
nothing to do with
My bad. I
me.
take that back. I take that back.
Sheesh.
It's his show and you're going to treat him like that?
Yeah, seriously.
Well, he's the reason JD won't come on. Don't mix
That's
it up.
true.
Yes,
That's verified.
That might be true.
That's verified.
Question number 5.
5 for
Here we
5.
go.
Here we go. 5 on the
Not a
line.
chance.
Okay.
Please be hard.
Mark's golfed before.
Oh gosh.
Brandon's golfed before. Has Brandon ever hit or made a hole-in-one?
So it's like a 50-50 basically.
It sure is.
All right.
He knows the mechanics.
To the hips.
I'm going to say if he had made a hole-in-one, we would have heard about it on the channel before. So I'm going to say no.
There we go.
right.
That's
He was right on 2 things there.
If I had
6
made
for 5, man.
6 for 5. 100% accuracy.
If
right
I
there.
had made a
yeah,
hole
we
in
would
one,
have.
and you asked him that question, I'd be like, don't answer that. Yes.
Yeah.
The answer is yes. I made it. Now let me tell you about it.
I feel like I got the easy round.
You
I need to
did.
come back
bro.
on.
was
so I
good.
get
Way
the
easy.
real- yeah.
Way
That was
easy
good.
round. Congratulations.
Sean Goodwin may text you and say, bro, you got it easy.
F you, bro.
Do you know the color of your socks right now?
The color of my socks right now, white,
Yeah.
and I think there's like some black on them as well.
Look at that, dude.
You can't see on
I don't know,
this.
you would have nailed it. You would have nailed it.
And I
got
know
him
because
again.
I tried to put my Boise State socks on today and realized I'd left them at home. So,
Everything else is Boise State.
yes, all the way.
Killing it.
Good.
You got wristband things.
Yeah, this is Dylan Riley's wristband.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
For in honor of his dad, and then this is a wristband I got when I went down to the UCF game in Florida in 2021, and there was a fan reached out to me, Lynn Go Knights, and she wanted to do a hat exchange because she did with everybody and she hadn't found anyone. So I said, hey, I'm coming down. So we went down and did a hat exchange. It turned out that she had cancer, was a really important member of the community, and she ended up passing away from her battle with that. And so one of the people in her circle sent me this band, and I wear it as a reminder that even though the rivalries are fun and everything else, there's things bigger than football that the sports brings.
Oh, congratulations.
Cool story.
Good for you.
Guys, we've had a great show today.
Kumbaya, baby.
We've kind of we got people heated, talking,
I had at least 7 or 8.
what are our standards? Mark ate a
Tea.
bunch of licorice,
Yeah.
sour, whatever.
Sour punch.
This is awesome, guys.
We've had some heartfelt.
Let's do this every weekend.
Yeah.
This is the new thing.
This was fun.
You-
Thanks for coming.
You got to come to Boise. We only do
I
in-person
do it just for
interviews.
this show.
There
This
we
is
go.
fantastic. Yeah,
Thank you so much for coming, Jacob. Anything else you want to throw out there? Anything else you want to plug?
No, the only thing I want to say is go big blue.
There we go.
There we go.
That's in the microphone. Hey, everybody out there, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.